The most important investment you will ever make in this life is not in properties. That's a crap. It's not in cars. That's a bullshit, according to one of my friends. All right? It's not in all those things. It's in you. That is why I'm confident. Take everything I already have today, drop me in any part of the world, I will still repeat the same thing I have. Why? The most wisest person is not someone that will come and take away and take anything from me, but someone that will come and steal the benefit of the philosophy that brought about the things I have. Right? Yeah. You take that thing away from the person, guess what? He will repeat it again. And that's what makes you a very powerful person. That's the problem we have. There are people who respect them, we think they're rich because they stumble on money. I mean, they stole some money, and guess what? What I figured out, it always comes down to your level, what we call money blueprint. The money blueprint always comes down, all right, forces the monies and the income, the circumstances, everything around you to operate on the same level. That's why if your blueprint is set to 500,000 and they give you 2 million and you enter into a market, what happens? You will spend yourself to that 500,000. When your blueprint is set to any amount, you will never be comfortable until you operate within that amount. For example, most of you, if your blueprint is set to, let's say, 100,000, and all of a sudden you see 10,000 in your pocket. How do you think you're going to feel? You feel very uncomfortable. You feel very poor. True or false? So you see that your mind will become creative until you see 100,000 in your account. You'll never be comfortable. True? So also likewise the same. If your money blueprint is 100,000 and someone dash you 1 million naira, you're in trouble. You'll not sleep that day. Did you notice that? Did you observe that? But I like the monies that come through process, because the wisdom to sustain any result comes from the process. I told you in class, I said the best thing about being a doctor is not the certificate that was given to you, but the years that you spend learning the act itself. True? The certificate is nothing but just an attestation to attest that you've gone through this thing. But even if they take the certificate away from you, it doesn't make you any less than a doctor. That's it. That's the beautiful thing about it. Everybody knows me for one thing, for my work ethic. How many investments do you have this year? The best investment is what? Is in you. The second investment you need to do, the second investment you make is not in business. Invest in relationship. The quality of your future cannot be better than the quality of the relationship you have in your life. I'm telling you the blunt truth. How well you'll be in the future is determined by what? Do you know that if God want to bless you, He send people to your life? If devil want to destroy you, He send people to your life? As a matter of fact, all the resources, the monies you have today, you didn't have them because you are the best in what you do. In most cases, you have it because of the relationship you have in your life. What is the key secret I have? One of my key secrets is because I build and sustain good relationships with people. I told you last time, I said poor people have contacts, rich men have relationships. And the word relationship comes from the root word relate, and the relate means to connect for exchange. Who do you relate with? You can't work with monkey and don't learn how to eat banana. That's why I tell you, don't relate with a poor man. What do? Help them. It's our responsibility. God asks us to work to help the poor. True? Relate with the rich and help the poor. Poverty is not lack of money. It's a way of thinking that causes one to experience a reality. When someone is poor, it doesn't mean that just because he lacks money, the pattern of his thinking that causes him to think a certain way, that he now acts a certain way, and that way of acting produces his inability to make money. So when you're poor, it's just a symptom of something. So when you relate with them, you share the same thing with them. The richest man among 5 poor people is the 6th poor man. And the 6th poor person among 5 rich men is the 6th rich man. There are informations you get that you can't get from poor people. And yet information defines the kind of realities that comes to you. So the next one, first invest in what? In yourself. Second, invest in what? In relationships that you have. Lastly, invest in business. The question is, what happens if I invest in business first? You will lose your money. You have tried it many times. Research shows that most businesses does not see their second birthday. 80 to 90% of businesses dies within their first or second year of starting. Most people start businesses without having mentors in that business. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to fail. You're never supposed to start anything without having someone, a physical model that have succeeded in that thing right in front of you. That's why you see some people, it's as though they always succeeded in most of the things they do because they understood the secret. There's always a better way that it works for you. Find people that have succeeded in any endeavor of your dealing, that have succeeded in that area, and what? Model their behavior. Don't invest in business. First, invest in yourself. Because the problem is not in the business. You can see 2 people doing the same business and one is doing more than the other. It's not in the business anymore. It's about the person. When your business is not working, don't complain about the business. Complain about your inability to grow. I told someone, I said, He said, well, we want to expand our business. I said, you don't expand a business. You expand the mind that created the business, and the business will expand itself.